welcome to my channel Fife and Flow. Today I'm going to be giving you my top 3 tips on how to ride steep terrain. Steeps are an intimidating element to mountain biking, but they are some of the funnest experiences once you get comfortable. First tip is to use your front brake more. Many people are scared to rely heavily on the front brake, but this skill really separates the okay riders from the great ones. A good way to practice this skill is to find a grassy hill that's a little bit steep, but one that you can ride all the way through without touching your brakes and come out on the other end still rubber side down. This hill behind me is probably a little steep for beginners, but this is what I'm gonna be showing you on. Well, I'm just gonna go brakeless down this, I guess. Brakeless! All right, so after you do the run through test and you deem that your hill is safe, what I recommend doing is just using your rear brake and see how that feels and see that speed control. Just a disclaimer, when you're using a lot of your rear brake, you are likely to lock it up. So just be aware of that. You can either skid your way down or let off a little bit. Notice I'm doing this on a bumpy weed hill. Do not attempt at a local park or anything with nice grass because it will tear it up. So if you can't find anything like this, you'll just have to take my word for it. All right, using the rear brake I deem as a little scary. It's pretty much just as scary as no brakes. After you realize that your rear brake probably isn't your best friend in most steep scenarios, try doing both brakes at once. Notice that my weight is not too far back, and I'm relying heavy on my front brake. And look how slow I can go. I can almost stop. In fact, I think I can stop. So you can obviously tell the difference between just the rear brake and both brakes. Okay, now I'm gonna be doing the front brake only. Notice when I do this, I'm not behind putting my weight over the rear wheel. I'm standing a little bit taller. You're gonna feel the muscles and your front shoulders really activate, but this is where you have the best control. Front brake only. And then I stop. Isn't that crazy? I am pretty much going just as slow as I did with both brakes. Your front brake is so powerful. Some people have told me that I only do really well in situations where it's steep because of my weight. My husband Andrew, who is around 230, will demonstrate the same thing.
Yeah, I'm skidding.
Wow. That was pretty slow.
Super slow.
Tell me about your experience.
They call me Slow-Mo.
Do they?
Because I'm slow. No, I just think it's an important thing to recognize that I think for bigger people, your brakes need to be stronger, especially as you go fast, steeps, and long descents, they fade. But if you can start slowly and control your speed, then I think you've got the same opportunity as a lighter person. That was just my front brake only. I had to really consciously weight the front wheel or else it starts skipping out on you a little bit. But like Danica said, that body position, we're using your chest and your shoulders in order to keep weight on the front. You've got good control no matter what your weight is.
One thing I love to do is to do a slow race practice. So pretty much grab a buddy and you try to go as slowly as possible without stopping. And the last one to the bottom wins. This is perfect for learning how to modulate your brakes, and it helps with balance on the bike as well. I'd like to take a moment to thank Competitive Cyclists for sponsoring this video. One major way to gain confidence in the steeps is to have a good set of brakes, so head over there and check out their brake selection. My personal favorite and what I run on my bike right now is Code RSCs. I think I know who's gonna win. You can't stop it!
I'm not stopped, I'm not. I was fine.
Winner! Next tip is dropping your heels. Dropping your heels can be pretty challenging while in the middle of a steep chute because you're already a little bit pitched forward, But when you consciously think about dropping your heels down, it allows you to have weight and traction on the rear wheel. When things start to get steeper, I really have to remind myself to drop my heels and drive that tire into the dirt. Soon you'll be able to surprise yourself on what you can ride down.
This is so steep I can't walk up. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that.
That's stupid steep. And the best thing about these tips is that they work on rock as well. I'm gonna link my tutorial on how to ride rock slabs in the top right corner for those who want a more in-depth instruction. Now on to the third tip. Keep calm and relaxed. Sometimes your rear wheel has a mind of its own, but as long as you keep control of the front and you're loose, you can bring back the rear wheel most of the time.
Perfect. Oh, what a save!
Riding stiff and scared will never help you, and to get over that, you need safe and successful practice. Start on the hill drill and work your way up to steeper and longer chutes. I love learning bike skills so I can later make them into videos just like these. Make sure to click this playlist to see some of my other tutorials such as manuals, wheelies, and bunny hops. Also, don't forget to smash the heck out of that subscribe and like button. Now I hope you go and find some flow. I'm the alpha female of this development.